Hi, welcome back to Movie Recap Zone. Today, I'm going to explain a crime thriller film from 2002 titled, Naked Weapon. Spoilers ahead. Watch out and take care. The movie begins in Rome. CIA agents are surveying a building. A woman, Fiona, arrives in a fancy car and enters the building. Mike, one of the CIA agents, looks her up on their database and they find more information about her. She's wanted for murder in different countries, but most notably for the CIA agents was the fact that she was kidnapped when she was only 12 years old. Fiona gets a call and a woman instructs her to go to the 12th floor as someone's waiting for her in room 1238. It seems she's a paid companion as she sits on a piano and strips for a man. Fiona rides the said man while the CIA agents watch. Jack is sent away to order sandwiches for the other CIA agents. He doesn't notice the woman, Madame M, from the other table leaving. She was Fiona's contact earlier. After sleeping with her client, Fiona starts massaging the man, then breaking his spine. She gets into a fight with the man's bodyguards outside, but she easily beats them all and makes her escape. However, one of the man's bodyguards hits her car with a rocket-powered grenade, which finally gets the CIA agents moving. They try to help Fiona, but Madame M, who is passing by in her limo, starts shooting at them too. Only Jack survives. A fight is going on between a girl and a guy. It seems to be an underground fight with no official rules. The girl easily wins with the crowd cheering her on. We find her next eating rice from a banana leaf hungrily. Madame M approaches her laden with gifts. She tries to talk to the girl, but she ignores Madame M and continues eating. She only reacts when Madame M tells her that she can take whatever she'd like from the gifts she brought. She mostly takes the chocolate and candies, then notices a small knife among the gifts. Madame M tells her that she can take her to where all the best fighters go and the girl can become one of them. Back at the CIA office, Jack notes on his recorder that another girl has been reported missing, which brings the total to 40 now. All of the girls were around 13 years old. Their nationalities and background vary, but they either excel in martial arts or sports. He continues that after the Rome incident, Madame M and her organization have been quiet, but girls are disappearing all over the globe. He theorizes with Fiona dead, Madame M's trying to train more to take her place. On a private island, new recruits get off the helicopter with Madame M. As Jack predicted, all of the missing girls are on that private island and introduced to each other as sisters. Two girls ask to go home, wanting to be with their mommy, but Madame M tells them that for the time being, they can consider her as their mommy instead. One of the girls refuses and Madame M tells her if she really wants to go then she can go. She starts running away but doesn't get far as one of Madame M's men gun her down. The girls are informed that everything they do will be for one goal only, which is to create a team of world-class fighters. They are 200 miles away from the nearest island. If they attempt to escape, they will be shot. That evening, Charlene and Kat formally introduces themselves to each other before another girl calls everyone's attention and wakes them up. Some of the girls start planning their escape while the guards are lax. Not everyone will fit in the boat, but not everyone will go. Charlene goes to raise her hand, but Kat stops her and tells her that she won't make it. Only 3 girls attempt to run. The next morning, their training begins. Charlene complains to Kat that she's tired, but Kat tells her to keep going. As the girls are jogging, they find some of Madame M's men dragging around 3 bodies. The girls who tried to escape the night before. Their training continues and we find Charlene and Kat become closer, with Kat acting as Charlene's older sister. 6 years later, we find the girls fighting well, adept with technology, and well-versed medically. They were taught how to easily break someone's spine. The same technique Fiona had done to her client earlier. The next day, Madame M announces that the group's mission is to kill a bunch of enemy soldiers heading their way. It's the girls' first mission. They split up as soon as one of them is killed, running in a panic. Someone almost stabs Kat, but she expertly fights back and kills the man. Charlene is also caught but kills the man with his own sunglasses. While showering, Kat goes to comfort Charlene after what happened. Kat gently reminds her that from the beginning they knew what they had to eventually do. Charlene tells her that they're all just an experiment to Madame M, but Kat repeats that everything they're learning, they'll need once they get out of the island. Kat asks her to forget about what happened and just focus on the future. Madame M fires a gun in the girls' room in the middle of the night. She gives them instructions to kill the nearest girl and bring her dead body outside. Anyone who's not outside in 2 minutes will be shot. As soon as Madame M leaves, Charlene goes to the middle of the room to point out that it's stupid for them to kill each other. Someone reasons out that there are 10 guys waiting for them outside with M16s. Kat tells them both off. They have their orders. Everyone is suddenly skeptical of each other. Jing's the first to make a move by grabbing the nearest girl and slicing her throat. This encourages everyone to start fighting. The girls find out that only one of them will survive the last exercise the next day. They're expected to finish each other until only one remains. Not one of the girls rests in fear that someone will kill them. Charlene asks Kat to promise not to hold back if they face each other. Kat asks her to rest instead. They will be paired off in a fighting cage until only one remain. Kat is the first one up. She makes Charlene promise to remember her if she dies. Charlene knees Kat in the stomach, takes her number and enters the fighting cage. Kat tries to protest but nobody cares. Charlene survives the first 3 rounds until Kat enters the cage with 3 other girls. She goes to check on Charlene. This time they pair up against the other 3. However, Jing kills one of the girls that was supposed to be on her team before they start, stating that she's invincible. Charlene kills the other girl while Jing and Kat fight it off. Jing successfully subdues the other 2 and is about to cut Charlene's head off when Madame M calls for them to stop and congratulates all 3. She announces that she will be keeping all 3 of them instead of just one. During dinner, Madame M asks the girls to taste their wine. They sip and then tell her the name and the year of the wine. A minute later, they all feel faint with Charlene telling Kat that Madame M has poisoned them. It turns out the girls were given a mild sedative as 3 of Madame M's men join them. They each take a girl and brutally assault them on top of the table with the girls unable to do anything. After the assault, Madame M tells them that their body no longer belongs to them. It is now their weapon and they should be willing to do anything to please a man because a man's happiest moment is his weakest. CIA starts an investigation into the many assassinations happening all over the world. They name the case as China Dolls. Jack is back on Madame M's case. Charlene left some blood on her last victim which was easily traced back to Faye, her mother, which means they have an idea of who one of the assassins is. In Hong Kong, Faye is in a temple, praying for Charlene's safety and wellness. She lights an incense stick for her. Jack arrives and introduces himself to ask a couple of questions about Charlene. She's excited, thinking they found her, but Jack breaks the news that a series of killings have been going on in Europe and the prime suspect is Charlene because DNA tests point to her. Faye tells Jack that even if Charlene truly is a killer, she refuses to help them arrest her. Amid the Hong Kong International Dragon Boat Festival, Charlene arrives to kill an esteemed guest of the event. She shoots him and Faye instantly zeroes in on Charlene. Their eyes met and Charlene recognizes her. Jack notices the look and runs after Charlene. She tries to escape in an ice cream truck but Jack follows her inside. They point a gun at each other. She threatens to kill him and he tells her that he's been following the case for 6 years now. He shows her a photo of her younger self and asks her if she remembers who it is. After being stuck in the ice cream truck, Jack tells her that he has no plans of killing her but would arrest her since he's still a federal agent. He asks her about what happened to her and the other missing girls. Charlene doesn't answer and Jack tells her to forget it since he knew she wouldn't answer. When the truck finally stops, Jack wakes up and realizes that Charlene's nowhere to be seen. Jack is keeping an eye on Faye in case Charlene visits her. That evening, Faye loses electricity. She sees a figure by the balcony and calls out for Charlene. She runs toward the said figure but it turns out to be Jing who stabs her as soon as she's close. Jack hears Faye's surprised shout and goes to help her. He gets into a fight with Jing who almost kills him when Charlene arrives and kicks Jing back. Charlene orders Jack to take Faye and leave. She kills Jing by breaking all the framed photos the other woman throws at her, the glasses stabbing her all over her body and face, then flicking a piece of glass at her to deliver the finishing blow. They rush Faye to the hospital. But since Charlene's a wanted woman, she's unable to accompany them inside. Kat admonishes Charlene, reminding her about their contracts with Madame M. She approaches them and makes a deal that if they finish one last job, their contract's over. They agree. Aboard a boat, Ryuichi, a new client, welcomes Madame M. His request is to have a traitor in his organization killed. The pair, Kat and Charlene, enter a local disco where Ryuichi is having a meeting with Kenji. However, when they get inside, they realize it's a trap. A video plays of Madame M hanging from a chandelier, a large hook jutting out from her chest. Ryuichi bragging that it's a trap for them since they were the ones who killed his partner, Carlos. The video ends and Madame M falls from the chandelier and right in front of the two. They run. Charlene escapes but Kat is captured by Ryuichi. He knows Charlene will come for her and tells her they'll see her at Pier 14. At the hospital, Charlene calls Jack to ask for help. They meet up by a beach and sleep with each other, but when Jack wakes up the next day, Charlene is gone again and she left a note for him, asking him to watch over Faye in case something happens to her. Charlene arrives at Pier 14 and finds a tortured Kat hanging like a puppet from behind bulletproof glass. Kat begs Ryuichi to kill her. He gives them a minute, then comes back with a samurai sword which he uses to slice Kat's head off. The two fight to the death using nothing but their fists. Charlene is enraged after Kat's death while Ryuichi is still holding his grudge after Carlo's death. After an intense martial arts battle, Charlene finally kills Ryuichi by doing their signature technique, breaking his spine. Faye and Jack are at a temple with him, informing her that he'll be going back to the US the next day. Faye asks Jack if he thinks what she's doing is just superstitious nonsense, which he denies. He tells her that he never believed in religion, but temples make him feel at peace. She tells him to make a wish, which he was skeptical at first, but she points out that he has nothing to lose. Charlene is making the same wish as Jack. For the other to be safe and happy before leaving, a man tells Jack's fortune, and he tells him that it's very strange because a woman earlier had the same fortune as he did. He realizes it's Charlene because the man tells him that Charlene was looking for a man she met in an ice cream truck. Jack runs out to try and chase after her. The movie ends with Charlene watching Jack rush through the crowd in search of her. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit that like button if you did, subscribe if you're new. And at last, I'll say stay well, stay safe, thanks.